When you turn on the news, you see them. Gray uniforms, high walls, endless debates. ICE. Immigration and Customs Enforcement is one of the most controversial agencies in modern America. Most of us learned its name after 9/11. But behind the badges and the deportation stamps lies a dark century-old history. When did America lock its golden door? How did the hope of Ellis Island turn into the high-security detention centers of today? This is where the story begins. America was once known as the asylum of the free world. But in the 1920s, the wind changed. The Immigration Act of 1924 was the turning point. Washington decided to slam the doors shut. Entry was no longer about who you were, but where you were born. Quotas were tightened for Europe, and Asians were banned entirely. The concept of border patrol was born in this climate of fear. But the real tragedy was yet to come. The 1930s, when the Great Depression hit, society looked for a scapegoat, and the bill was handed to Mexican workers. Picture that train station in Miami, Arizona. One-way tickets in hand, entire lives packed into suitcases, women, children, the elderly. Many were American citizens, yet they were forced onto trains under the guise of repatriation. This wasn't immigration control. It was a mass purge driven by economic panic. As the train whistle blew, it wasn't just a journey starting. The American dream was fading inside those boxcars. Fast forward to 1954. The approach shifted from civil enforcement to a military operation. They called it Operation Wetbacks. It wasn't just a policy, it was a raid. Picture military-style jeeps tearing through farmlands, dust clouds rising in the heat. The government treated immigration not as a bureaucratic issue, but as a battlefield. Over 1 million people were deported in a chaotic sweep. The border was no longer just a line on a map. It had become a zone of conflict, the hunter and the hunted. But the system we know today wasn't fully formed until the towers fell. September 11th, 2001 changed everything. Fear turned into policy overnight. The Patriot Act was signed, and the message was clear. Immigration is now a matter of national security. The Immigration and Naturalization Service, INS, was dissolved, absorbed into a new giant, the Department of Homeland Security. And from its ashes, ICE was born. The typewriter was replaced by the server farm, the clipboard replaced by global surveillance. The immigrant was no longer just a worker seeking a life, but a potential threat to be managed. ICE didn't appear out of nowhere. It is the product of a century of fear, economic anxiety, and the desperate need to control. The history of the border is more than just a line on a map. It's a reflection of the American identity itself. If you found this journey through the archives valuable, consider supporting our work. Subscribe to Dream American 27 to explore more untold stories from the American past. Don't forget to like this video and hit the notification bell so you never miss a chapter of our history. What part of this history surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Khan, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next story.